was holding a impromptu. What I can't do? What I do? Oh, I thought I did something.
No, when you was talking about the impeachment, like I don't even.
You don't want to
You
talk
still
about
got Trump out here.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I'm
but
like, how?
How
can you speak of anything that Biden did not directly do that is on account of his child? Whereas you had this man who directly violated and did all types of shit. And y'all can't get him out. But soon as Bill got his dick sucked, allegedly, he was out of that thing. And
since we've been sitting here for I don't know how
what?
long. Yes,
It's all a scam. It's all a scam.
35 times the Republican witnesses and Republican members of the committee have used the word if.
Thank you so much for that. Because honestly, if they would continue to say if or Hunter and we were playing a drinking game, I would be drunk by now. Because I promise you, they have not talked about the subject of this, which would be the president. But let me tell you something that was so disturbing as I walked in to this chamber today. As I prepared, I said, what is the crime? Because when you're talking about impeachment, you're talking about high crimes or misdemeanors. And I can't seem to find the crime. And honestly, no one has testified of what crime they believe the president of the United States has committed. But when we start talking about things that look like evidence, they want to act like they blind. They don't know what this is. These are our national secrets. Looks like in the shitter to me. This looks like more evidence of our national secrets, say on a stage at Mar-a-Lago. When we're talking about somebody that's committed high crimes, it's at least indictments. Let's say 32 counts related to unauthorized retention of national security secrets, 7 counts related to obstructing the investigation, 3 false statements, 1 count of conspiracy to defraud the United States, falsifying business records, conspiracy to defraud the United States, 2 counts related to efforts to obstruct the vote certification proceedings, 1 count of conspiracy to violate civil rights, 23 counts related to forgery or false document statements, 8 counts related to soliciting, and I could go on because he's got 91 counts pending right now. But I will tell you what the president has been guilty of. He has unfortunately been guilty of loving his child unconditionally, and that is the only evidence that they have brought forward. And honestly, I hope and pray that my parents love me half as much as he loves his child. Until they find some evidence, we need to get back to the people's work, which means keeping this government open so that people don't go hungry in the streets of the United States. And I will yield.
Oh, drops mic. Boom. Okay, sister, with all the facts. She said, don't give me the ifs. Let's state facts. Okay.
So Jasmine Crockett was born in 1981. She's a 42-year-old woman and talking like she got decades of experience, and she just was voted into the congressional district in 2023. Do you hear that girl and how she's talking, right?
That passion right there.
The only thing Biden is guilty of is loving his son unconditionally through all his faults. And
he said, I'm a parent first.
And that's how parents supposed to be. We supposed to defend our kids.
Oh, right.
You know, regardless of their circumstances, and regardless of how many mistakes they made, that is our job. But when you got a president that is out here intentionally bringing harm to the United States, and he is never held accountable for it, that is crazy to me. You're talking about secrets on top of secrets. Everyone knew what it was when he came into office. You knew who he was. But
nobody watched what's that show?
There's a large percentage of the world that believes in we should be able to do whatever we want to do, and no one should be able to control what we can and cannot do.
What was the show he had?
Oh, Trump?
Yeah.
You talking about the little
You're fired.
Yeah, that's
what was that? That was the joint that Omarosa was on, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ain't that the show where they find small business people and invest into their...
No, that's Shark Tank.
Oh, I don't know that.
Nah, Trump.
The Apprentice.
There you go.
Oh.
Boom. They ain't see the type of motherfucker
I shouldn't even know that. I never watched The Apprentice. I never watched that show.